Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving deep into how you can make money with AI images.
It's pretty wild stuff.
Yeah, we're looking at this YouTube video by Jesse Cunningham, and he talks about how people are using these AI images to drive tons of traffic to websites
Mm-hmm.
and social media, and then turning that traffic,
Into cash.
into cash. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, like, one of the big things that stood out to me was this story about this website that went from like 300 visitors a day to over 2,000 visitors.
Just by using AI images.
Wow. I mean,
That's pretty
that's
incredible.
huge, right?
Yeah.
So he outlines these three tactics that we can use, and I thought we could dive into those and kind of break them down.
That's good.
The first one he talks about is what he calls the SEO-focused approach.
Yeah, so this is where you're going to use AI to generate both images and descriptions for your blog posts.
Okay, so he gives this great example of a blog post called 25 Jaw-Dropping Doho Jungle Bedroom Ideas.
Okay.
And he's got these, AI-generated images.
Right.
Why is that so effective?
Well, it's all about targeting Google search traffic.
Okay.
So when you use relevant keywords in the image descriptions and the text around them, you're telling Google what your content's all about.
So it's all about SEO, right? Search engine optimization.
Oh, exactly.
When somebody searches for boho bedrooms
Mm-hmm.
or jungle decor,
Mm-hmm.
this stuff pops up.
Yeah. And the more specific you get with your keywords, the better. So instead of just saying plants,
Right.
you might say best indoor plants for boho bedrooms,
Ooh, that's good. I like that.
or like how to create a jungle vibe in your bedroom.
Okay, so you really got to hone in on those long tail keywords.
Exactly.
Now, this seems like it would take more time, right, than some of the other stuff.
Definitely can, yeah.
This is not a quick fix, is it?
No, this is more about building a solid foundation for like long-term
Okay.
organic traffic growth.
All right, so patience is key.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Okay, so let's move on to the second strategy he talks about, which is Pinterest and Facebook Power Play. And this one seems like it's all about speed.
Yeah, this one's all about speed and eye-catching visuals.
Okay.
So this is where tools like Scene
Mhm.
come in.
Yeah.
They've got this really cool feature called bulk article generation,
Interesting.
and it lets you quickly create a bunch of blog posts with AI images, simple recipes,
Mhm.
perfect for those visual platforms.
So, like, he uses the example of marshmallow Fruit Loop bars.
Yeah.
You see that on your feed, you're clicking.
You're going to click it, right?
You're going to click it.
So yeah, the idea with this one is you're not writing these lengthy descriptions.
Mm.
You're just grabbing people's attention with those stunning visuals.
And that goes back to what they call disruption marketing.
Exactly. You're interrupting their mindless scrolling with something really visually appealing
Yeah.
that they just have to click on.
And Pinterest is perfect for that because
Yeah.
it's not just social media, it's a visual search engine.
Right. People go there for inspiration and ideas, often through images.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mhm.
So he talks about how one of his Pinterest accounts saw outbound clicks increase tenfold after he started using these AI images.
Wow, tenfold.
Tenfold.
That's incredible.
That's insane. That's huge.
It just goes to show you the power of visuals,
Yeah.
especially on a platform like Pinterest.
Yeah. So if you're thinking about, focusing on Pinterest, he's got some tips on how to really master creating that pin.
Mm-hmm.
And
Master the art of the pin.
yeah, mastering the art of the Pinterest pin. That's the name of that section.
That's a good one.
He talks about this tool called Pin Clicks,
Yes.
which I think is really interesting.
I love that tool.
What does that do?
So PinClicks lets you analyze the competition
Okay.
and see what's working.
So you're spying, but legally.
Totally ethically.
Legally and ethically.
Yeah, it's like having a secret weapon.
Okay.
So you can look at, say, the cupcake noosh and see what styles, what formats, even what text overlays are working the best.
Okay.
So you're not just creating any old image.
Right.
You're creating images that you know are going to work.
So you're looking at the top performing pins and then using AI to create something similar.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. Okay.
You got it.
So I love how he breaks it down into these three strategies.
Mhm.
We've got the SEO-focused approach. We've got the Pinterest and Facebook Power Play.
Yes.
And then the mastering the art of the Pinterest pin.
It's a great toolkit.
It is, yeah.
But before you go and create your AI image empire,
Okay.
we should probably talk about the big picture.
What do you mean?
Well, AI image generation, it's powerful, right? But like any tool,
Mm-hmm.
it can be used in different ways.
Ooh. Okay.
Some good, some maybe not so much.
So it sounds like we really need to think about our own values
Yeah,
and how we want to use this technology.
exactly.
Yeah.
Find that balance, use it in a way that aligns with you and your brand.
This is where it gets really interesting because it makes you think about the future.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if AI can create these images now, what's it going to be able to do in a few years?
Right. What opportunities will there be? What challenges?
Yeah.
Lots to think about
Lots to think about.
as you start your AI image journey.
It's like we're standing at the edge of this new frontier.
That's a great way to put it.
I know, right? And the possibilities seem endless.
They do.
Okay, so before we move on to the second part of this deep dive, I just want to pause here for a second.
Okay.
Let all of this sink in,
Good idea.
because we've covered a lot.
We have.
So think about your own goals, what you want to do,
Yeah, what resonates with you?
and your resources.
What are you passionate about?
And which of these strategies excites you the most?
What kind of impact do you want to make?
Don't get overwhelmed.
No.
Just pick one thing.
That's it. Start experimenting.
Yeah, experimenting.
You got this.
All right, so are you ready to continue this journey with us?
I am. Let's dive in. All right. So remember how we talked about that website that went from 300 to 2,000 visitors a day just from using AI images?
Oh, yeah, that was incredible.
Yeah, that was mind-blowing. And the cool thing is, like, no matter where you're at with your online presence, you know there's an AI image strategy that can work for you.
Okay, so let's say I'm all in on the SEO-focused approach.
Okay.
Where do I even start with AI? Like, how do I
Good question.
incorporate it?
So first, you're going to need an AI image generator. There's a ton out there, free and paid.
Oh, wow.
Some popular ones are Delhi 2, Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, but new ones are popping up all the time.
So many choices.
That's a lot, yeah.
What do I look for?
Well, it depends on your needs and your budget,
Okay.
but some things to consider are ease of use,
Right.
image quality, customization options, and of course, price.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's like buying anything else.
Exactly.
You got to look at the features.
Yeah, and you can always try out the free trials before you commit to anything paid.
Oh, that's a good idea, yeah.
Yeah, so once you've got your generator,
Okay.
then the fun part begins.
Okay, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Let's say I create this amazing AI image, right? For my blog post.
Okay.
It's about cozy winter cabin decor.
All right, I like it.
What are some tips for writing those descriptions that are going to boost my SEO?
Okay, so this is where keyword research comes into play.
Okay.
You want to find out what people are actually searching for on Google when they're looking for winter cabin inspiration.
So I could use a tool like Google Keyword Planner?
Yes.
Or Ahrefs?
Exactly. Those are great tools for keyword research.
Awesome.
And then once you have that list of keywords, you can sprinkle them naturally throughout your descriptions and the text around the images.
Okay.
Don't go overboard. You know, don't stuff keywords.
Right, Google's going to know.
They'll know.
Yeah.
Just keep it natural and reader-friendly.
So it's finding that balance between optimization and just a genuine writing style.
Yeah, and remember, you're not just writing for Google. You're writing for people, too.
That's a good point, yeah.
So think about what would make you click on an image.
Okay.
You know, use vivid language, paint a picture with your words, highlight the benefits of clicking through to your blog post.
Ooh, that's a good tip.
Yeah.
What about those tools like Scene and Pin Clicks? Can you tell me a little more about how those work?
Yeah, definitely. So Scene is awesome for anyone who wants to create visual content quickly.
Okay.
So imagine being able to generate multiple blog posts with AI images and basic recipes in just minutes.
Yeah, time is money, right?
Exactly.
So if I can...
Yeah, so it's super user-friendly.
Okay.
You just choose a topic or a theme, select how many articles you want, and boom, the AI does its magic.
So like I could create a week's worth of Pinterest stuff?
In an afternoon, easily.
In an afternoon?
Yeah, and then you share those visuals on Pinterest and Facebook. People are scrolling through their feed.
Disruption marketing.
Boom, there it is.
It's like eye candy amongst.
Exactly.
A perfect analogy.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk pin clicks.
Okay.
Pin clicks is all about getting strategic with those pins.
Yeah.
Remember how we talked about analyzing the competition?
Yeah, like the decoder ring.
Exactly.
Oh, interesting.
So pin clicks lets you see what's working for others in your niche. You can analyze the top performing pins and figure out, you know, what styles, what formats, what text overlays are working.
It's like a backstage pass.
It is.
To Pinterest.
Yeah, so then you can use AI to create those similar images that are going to get you those clicks.
So I could see what kind of cupcake images are trending and then use AI to make my own.
Yeah, and put your own little spin on it.
With my own little twist.
Exactly. Okay, this is blowing my mind. I'm like putting it all together now.
It's like having this army of robots.
It is. It is.
Working behind the scenes for you.
Yeah, but even with all these tools, the most important ingredient is still me.
It is. You're right.
What do you mean?
Well, AI can help you create the images,
Right.
but it can't replace your creativity, your passion, your unique perspective.
So it's not about just copying.
Yeah.
It's about using AI to bring out,
To enhance what you already have.
yeah, my own vision.
Yeah, don't be afraid to experiment,
Okay.
to break the mold,
Yeah.
infuse your own personality into those AI images.
So inspiring.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go make stuff.
Yeah.
But I do want to go back to something we were talking about earlier.
Okay.
The ethical considerations.
Yeah, this is a big one.
Yeah, because we've got all this power.
It is a powerful technology.
How do we use it responsibly?
That's a great question, and it's a conversation that's still evolving as the technology changes, but it's something we all need to be thinking about.
So what are some things we should be thinking about?
Well, for starters, transparency.
Oh.
If you're using AI to generate images, it's a good idea to let people know.
So I shouldn't be trying to pretend like this is my own.
Right. Don't pass it off as your own photography or artwork. Be upfront about it.
Transparency so people trust you.
Exactly. It builds trust.
Gotcha. What else?
Another thing to consider is bias.
Okay.
AI models are trained on these huge data sets of images and text.
Right.
And those data sets can reflect, the biases that we see in the world.
So if it's trained on images with mostly light skin tones?
Right. And then it might generate images that perpetuate those biases.
Okay, so we have to be really mindful.
Yeah, we really do.
Of that. You got to critically examine those images that you create. Make sure they're inclusive, representative.
It's our responsibility.
To use it fairly.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then another ethical consideration is misuse, right?
Like what?
Well, any powerful technology.
Right.
There are going to be people who try to use it for bad things.
So like creating deep fakes.
Exactly. Spreading misinformation.
Yeah.
That's definitely something to be mindful of.
So we've got a lot of power.
Mm-hmm.
We need to use it wisely.
We do.
Okay. So we've covered a lot.
Lot of ground.
3 strategy, tools, ethical considerations.
That's right.
I hope you're feeling ready to take action.
I hope so. I'm feeling inspired.
Me too. But before we wrap up this part, I want to leave you with a question.
Okay, hit me.
We've talked about the practical stuff.
Yeah.
But how do you think AI is going to change the way we create and consume visual content in the future?
That's a big question.
It is.
I think we're just scratching the surface
I agree.
of what's possible.
It's like this new renaissance.
It is.
And AI is the paintbrush.
Beautiful way to put it.
Right.
Yeah, I think we're going to see new forms of visual expression as people experiment with AI.
Totally.
Push those boundaries.
And it's not just about creating new images. It's about enhancing
right.
what already exists.
Exactly. Personalizing experience.
Making visual storytelling
yes.
more accessible.
Accessible to everyone.
Imagine a world where anyone can create stunning visuals.
Wow, that's powerful.
Right.
Democratizing creativity.
Yes. And who knows what else we're going to discover.
I know. So exciting.
Okay, my brain is buzzing.
Mine too.
You ready for part 3?
I am. Let's dive in.
All right, so we've talked about the tactics, the tools, even the ethical side of things.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's still so much
Yeah, it's a lot to take in.
to unpack here.
For sure.
I think for those of you who are feeling overwhelmed,
Yeah.
just start small.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it all at once.
One step at a time.
Yeah, just pick one thing
Exactly.
that excites you and just experiment.
Yeah. Maybe try out a free AI image generator.
Okay. Yeah.
Play around with some keywords.
Yeah, and there's so many resources out there.
Oh, yeah. Tons of resources online.
If you need help,
blogs, tutorials, YouTube videos, you name it.
it's like this
It's amazing.
secret society of AI artists.
Find your tribe.
Yeah.
Connect with those people.
Yeah, collaborate.
You'll be amazed at what you can achieve.
All right, so I would love to hear from you guys.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this?
What are you excited about?
Have you tried any of this stuff?
Share your experiences.
Let us know in the comments.
We want to hear from you.
Yeah, because remember, the deep dive is all about sparking curiosity
Absolutely.
and empowering you to take action.
So go out there and explore.
Yeah, go create.
Experiment. Have fun.
Who knows? You might discover the next big thing.
You might.
All right, that's it for this deep dive.
We hope you enjoyed it.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep creating.
And keep diving deep